Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to L Does Boxing. Back with another live stream. You know what I'm saying? Talk about this news and notes going down in boxing. Just going to build on this boxing talk. Salute to everybody coming through the building. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the support. Thanks for subscribing. You know what I'm saying? Leave your comments. Any questions is all good. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about this latest news that, that went down today. What's good, Bruce Goes? What's good? What's good? We're going to talk about this news and, you know what I'm saying, chop it up like I do. So, the big news of the day, Errol Spence Jr. and Danny Garcia fight got moved from November 21st to December the 5th. And the reason for the move is to have fans, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be fighting at Cowboy Stadium, you know what I'm saying? So, hopefully they'll get I don't know how much they're going to get, but I'm guessing at least 20,000, you know what I'm saying? With all the protocols and stuff like that. So that's a good look, you know what I'm saying? If you can have it at full capacity, I'm pretty sure everything gonna be strict, you know what I'm saying, with the tests and all that good stuff. So that's good news for boxing fans. So we can attend the fight. So that's what's up. Now the undercard, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really rocking with the undercard right now, you know what I'm saying? Their co-main event is Sebastian Fondora versus Jorge Cota. Although that's a good fight, you know what I'm saying? It could be a fun fight, but co-main event, you know what I'm saying? And that's a WBC title eliminator. So I'm guessing maybe these guys gonna be an opponent for Erickson Lubin, you know what I'm saying? Since Lubin just won the title eliminator, and that would keep Lubin busy while Jamel Charlo faces his IBF mandatory, you know what I'm saying, coming up. I think that's gonna be his next fight. So, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not mad at the fight, but this been on the co-main for such a big fight, you know what I'm saying? It kind of threw me off. But also you have Josecito Lopez versus Santana, Cheetah Santana, Francisco Santana, the one who just fought Jerry Hurd, and he fought one of the Charlo brothers, and he been in the ring with everybody. Saddam Ali, you know what I'm saying? This is the second fight, you know what I'm saying, of the card. You feel me? So although it's a good fight, like, I don't know. So that's that one. And then open up the pay-per-view, you got Seha versus Ramirez for WBC title eliminator, 126 pounds. This another one. It's a good fight on paper, you know what I'm saying, for the hardcore fans. Like a lot like myself, I think the three undercard fights are good fights, but I don't think it's worthy of a pay-per-view. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. It is what it is. I understand you got to have the Mexicans and the Latino fan base when you fighting in Texas or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But you know, it's just good to have fans coming back to boxing. This should be a good little atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? But back to Spence and Danny. I always thought it was a good fight. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be a good tactical fight at first. I want to see how Spence come out because I seen Danny fight when he fought Robert Guerrero. Robert Guerrero pushed him back a lot in that fight. Now I know you can say that was Danny's second fight at welterweight and he wasn't adjusted to the weight. Okay, I'll take that. But a large stretch of that fight, he was pushing Danny back until Danny got his rhythm. So I'm thinking if Spence can do some of that, I think he'll have a lot of success. Conventional wisdom would say Spence should just box and do what he did basically in the Mikey fight, and then get be able to beat Danny to the spot and be able to beat Danny to the punch and spots. Not like this coming full out on attack mode because we know Danny is a great counter puncher. So we'll see how he come out. I think it's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? It's a unification fight. You know what I'm saying? Big time fight in the welterweight division. So um, I'm not mad at the move. I'm not really excited about the undercard per se, but I love the main event. I think it's gonna be a good fight. All right, we're gonna move on. Talk about the next fight they got made for this date. So you got Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell, December 5th. You know what I'm saying? This was long anticipated. Some people was worried about this fight. They didn't think this fight was going to ever get made because we see Ryan Garcia in the media complaining about Golden Boy, this, that, and the third. And so it's made. So we should be good. You know what I'm saying? We can settle down off of that. This is a good fight too. You know what I'm saying? A big step up fight for Ryan Garcia. But Luke Campbell been in there. He been the bridesmaid twice. You know what I'm saying? He got 3 defeats, and he gave Lomachenko a tough fight. But he really, you know, to me, this seems like the guy that's gonna always come up short. You know what I'm saying? Former gold medalist. He just seemed like, to me, he don't have. Maybe I'm missing it. I might be wrong, but me watching Luke Campbell, he don't seem like the type that's just gonna dog it out like that. You know what I'm saying? I got Spence by UD, but Danny would win some rounds. Yeah, I can see that. What's good, Dago? What's good with you? The Jazz Jamboree. What's good, bro? Salute. So I think this fight with Campbell, you know what I'm saying, it's a good step up for him. I'm looking the way I'm looking at the styles. Um, what's good? What's good, bro? JFL, what's good? When I'm looking at the styles, Campbell is probably the tallest guy I can recall Ryan ever facing. So that may cause Ryan some issues right there. But when you want to beat Ryan Garcia, I think the blueprint is to pressure him, get in his face, be dirty, be rugged. You know what I'm saying? Punch in the clinch. Make sure you just keeping him on the back foot or keeping him thinking with your pressure. It don't always have to be pressure and throwing punches. It can be pressure with your footwork. It can be pressure with just your ring presence can bring amongst pressure. So I don't see Luke Campbell having that, honestly. I see Luke Campbell being a good tall boxer that can catch Ryan Garcia pulling back with his head straight up. But like I said before, and I said this in people's chat when they talk about Ryan Garcia has improved in one aspect since getting with the Reynosos. And that's usually he'll pull straight back, you know what I'm saying, with his hands down. He still do that. But only difference now, I mean, as far as pulling back, he'll pull straight back. But what he do now, he'll give a stiff arm. He just throw a little stiff arm out there at you, so it give you like another step or two to get to him. So if you're not in range already with his stiff arm, and he got some quick feet, you know what I'm saying, underrated quick feet. Once he throw the stiff arm out there, then that's like an adjustment. You know what I'm saying? That's a slight adjustment for him to protect him from pulling straight back with his head straight up in the air. So I think it's gonna be a tactical fight too. Uh, I like Ryan Garcia's hand speed. I think he gonna if let me see, if Campbell is not doing enough like working, he gonna lose a lot of these rounds. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be one of those tight fights where he gonna lose rounds if he's not really working and pressuring Garcia. You know what I'm saying? I can see Ryan Garcia letting off a 3 punch combination and all of them hit the guard, and then the judges score for him. That's his round. You feel me? Um, But it's a lot of good, since a lot of things I can see in this fight. I like Ryan Garcia. He underrated with his ring IQ. I like how he changed levels. If you guys watched the fight with for Fonseca, he gave him like 2 or 3 looks before he stopped him. He gave him a high guard. He gave him a low guard, high guard. No, excuse me. He started off in the Philly shell. Then he went to a low guard. Then he went to a high guard. Then he shot the left hook right off of that. That's some shit that like a lot of that means he getting taught. He getting taught that the same left hook he be landing in those videos, the same left hook he landed in the fight. So I know, when we think about Ryan Garcia, we don't think he's ready. But under the radar, when a lot of people not watching his fights on Facebook Live and on the Zone, a lot of people don't be catching it. They just see the highlights. They don't really see how much he improved in his 4 or 5 fights with the Reynosos. So I see it. You know what I'm saying? He's straight. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. We'll definitely see. I think it's a definite good step up for Ryan Garcia. I think Luke Campbell gonna come to fight. It's just to me, is Luke Campbell a champion or is he a bridesmaid? You know what I'm saying? I want to know which one he is. This undercard haven't been announced yet, but I'm gonna throw out some that I think that might be on here. So I'm thinking Teixeira versus Castanho gonna be on this undercard. The WBO already mandated this fight. This fight is happening next. No undisputed with Jamel Charlo. Jamel Charlo got the IBF mandatory next. So, you know what I'm saying? We probably can get off that hype train. I know Teixeira came out and was talking trash and shit like that. But it's kind of, it's clout chasing. It's clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? And I know what it is. Maybe y'all don't, but I know what it is. So the WBO gave Golden Boy a deadline. I think it's like October the 17th. And for them to tell them when they're going to stage this fight. This fight has to happen by December 31st. So the end of the year has to happen, or my man gonna get stripped. So Golden Boy has to come up with it. Now I was thinking it may go on the Spence and Danny undercard, but they announced that trash undercard, so it's not gonna go on there. So Golden Boy has the rights to the fight because they worked out a deal and they still got a contract. You know what I'm saying, off that deal that was going to happen in April, you know what I'm saying, before the shutdown. So now we got to look at what Golden Boy have on deck. They just announced this big fight with Ryan Garcia and Campbell, so they're going to need a good undercard, right? So this make perfect sense, you know what I'm saying? Teixeira versus Castanho. Teixeira, he's trying to get into the country. He having visa issues. So if all that stuff get worked out by October 17th, we got to fight. Castanho, he already in LA training. So we good to go. You know what I'm saying? We good to go. So we'll see. We'll see what happens though. Definitely see what happens. Also that undercard, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at the Golden Boy roster and who haven't fought yet or who don't have fights coming up. Now we know the Munguia card is October the 30th. They got a lot of their good fighters on there. Rashidi Ellis versus Rocha. That's a good fight. Beck the Bully on that card. Somebody else I can't remember. But so you gotta think about who's left. I haven't seen Blair Cobb, so I'm guessing Blair Cobb is gonna be on that undercard. Sanisa Estrada, I think she might fight for a world title. So I'm just, just me brainstorming who I think will be on that card. Maybe we might see Franchon Cruz Zern fight on that card. You never know. But I think it's gonna be dope. I got a feeling that the undercard for Ryan Garcia Campbell gonna be better than Spence and Garcia. I got a feeling. Yeah, I think it will. If they get Teixeira and they get some more 50-50 fights, I think they're gonna have it. But regardless of the fact, I'm still gonna watch it anyway. So it is what it is. So y'all make sure y'all keep y'all dates locked to that right there. December the 5th. That's gonna be crazy though. Boxing all day. All right, we're gonna move on to the next topic I want to talk about. So Taylor versus Ramirez for undisputed 140 pounds. Both guys got victories, you know what I'm saying? Fought their mandatory. Ramirez had a tough fight with Postile. I thought that was a real close fight. And Josh Taylor ran through Kanzu. You know what I'm saying? None much to talk about. And that fight with Kanzu kind of remind me of Spence versus Ocampo, with the body shot, first round body shot, everything like that. So these guys is on a collision course, and I think it's a great fight for boxing, yo. You know what I'm saying? It kind of got discouraged a little bit because the WBO talking about taking their title if Ramirez don't fight the mandatory Jack Catterall. Jack Catterall is a southpaw boxer from the UK. Not a lot of people heard of him. He can box, you know what I'm saying? He got decent power, but he's more of a boxer. He like to make the fight kind of ugly. Not ugly like holding and headbutting and shit like that, but kind of stalling you out, like to fight at his own pace. So he's really unheralded. He has a good team behind him though. He got MTK Global, he got Frank Warren, so they backing him up. So he's the WO mandatory, and he been the WO mandatory since Hooker. When Hooker fought Saucedo, he was a WO mandatory. So that's been a minute. That's 2018. So what just came out? Well, we seen Zepeda last week. Zepeda I ain't gonna say ran through him, but he stopped Barancha in a classic fight. So that's a title eliminator for the WBC. I'm sorry, but also Zepeda #3 in the WBO. Catterall #1, and they got Australian kid named Liam Paro. He's #2. So I don't know how hard it's gonna be for him to get over here, but it makes sense for Zepeda to jump that guy really to go to #2. And they was talking about Zepeda versus Jack Catterall for the WO interim title, which makes sense. That way it don't block the big fight, the undisputed fight. It don't block that. You feel me? Renee Bachon was good. It don't block the big fight. You feel me? And it's a precedent for that. If you guys remember, you know what I'm saying? It's a precedent for that, and that happened not too long ago. Alexander Usyk was undisputed at cruiserweight. He wanted to fight Tony Bellew in the title defense. So the World Boxing Super Series is about to start season 2. So they made go wacky versus the kid he fought. I think Vlasov. They made that fight the WBO interim title. Glowacki won, so he got elevated from interim to full champion when Usyk moved up to heavyweight. So same situation here, and that was cool because Usyk versus Bellew was a big fight in Europe. You feel me? So they didn't get in the way of a big fight, which they should do the same thing. So they set the precedent for itself. So that's a good fight too, man. You see Zepeda, man. He can box and he can punch. He got drawn into a firefight with Baranchik, which was that shit was crazy. Yo, 8 knockdowns in 5 rounds. That was crazy. But this fight with Catterall, just to break it down, it's gonna be more of a fight that suit him because Catterall is a boxer. He's not really aggressive like that. Although he can be in spots, but he's not really like that. He ain't coming like Baranchik coming. And Zepeda is a natural counterpuncher. He's a power counterpuncher. I've been saying that forever. He's a counter power puncher. He been in camps with Floyd Mayweather, you know what I'm saying, when he was getting ready for Robert Guerrero. So and he came back for the Conor McGregor. So that tells you that Zepeda got some shit with him, you know what I'm saying? I believe not Conor McGregor. He came back for Pacquiao. He was in camp with Floyd for Pacquiao and Robert Guerrero, not McGregor. That's my fault. So if Floyd bringing you back to his camp, that means you giving him some good ass work. You feel me? So yeah, man. Dre's Finest was good, bro. Hey, thanks for stopping by. What's up in here? Well, salute to all y'all, man, coming through, man. Listen to this boxing talk, bro. All right, salute to everybody that's come through the building. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? What he asked me, he said, Big L Dub, maybe it's a pair of chin, a little suspect for the competition. Maybe. I mean, he took a lot of punishment. Funny as it sounds, he was knocked down 4 times. I didn't think he was totally hurt though, like Barancha was. Now, of course, he was hurt, but I ain't see him I ain't see his legs. I ain't see that his legs was gone. And a lot of the times when he got knocked down, he got back up and knocked Barancha down. So yeah, maybe it took a toll. It has to have some type of effect. So I don't anticipate this fight happening like right away. I'm actually participating in this fight probably going down in March. You know what I'm saying? I think the Undisputed gonna go down in March, and they're talking about having Zepeda and Catterall on that undercard. So that's plenty enough time to get yourself together. In my opinion, I'm not sure If he need more time, that's up to him. But he in a good spot for sure. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy, yo. This boxing is coming. It's like the news is crazy, yo. Every day is some news, breaking news. You know what I'm saying? Um. So yeah, I want to talk about something else. I'm gonna move on. Go back to December the 5th, right? Now this fight ain't official. This fight ain't official by no means, but it's talks, right? So we know about Spence and Danny, and we know about Ryan and Luke Campbell. Another fight supposed to go down on the zone in the UK. A unification fight, Josh Warrington versus Kanzu, IBF and WA titles on the line. Now Kanzu is a regular champion. Leo Santa Cruz is the super champion at 126. We know he about to fight Tank for the two titles at 130 and 35. So he probably, definitely he probably gets stripped and Kanzu gonna get elevated, which is a good move. If you're not gonna fight in the division no more, you might as well just vacate your titles. That's how I feel about it. You feel me? So Kanzu and Josh Warrington is it's a good ass fight. You know what I'm saying? Not only in the division and with boxing fans, but it's a big fight. It's a good fight stylistically. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Salute. Yeah, salute, bro. Salute. Justin Trouble, what's good, bro? So it's a good fight stylistically. If you guys ever seen Kanzu fight, this dude can fight, bro. He tall for the I think he like 5'9". He tall for 126, and he throw a lot of punches, but he's a technician with his work. You know what I'm saying? He throw a lot of punches, but he don't just be throwing them, just to be throwing them. It's to set something up. So he might throw two throwaway jabs and come in with a right hand, or he'll go to the body, or you know what I'm saying? He'll do little shit to set stuff up, to get himself in a good angle. You know what I'm saying? And Josh Warrington is just the type of guy that he's rugged. He got underrated skills. He got underrated strength. And you know what I'm saying, he's just durable. You know what I'm saying? So that style is going to match up real well. So if that goes down December 5th, that's like another like crazy day of boxing. Like how Halloween about to be crazy all day, up and down the board. It's gonna be crazy. So if it's like that, December 5th, same thing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be clicking back and forth, checking this shit out. And that's good for us boxing fans. You know what I'm saying? JC, what's good, bro? Thanks for stopping by. You know what I'm saying? We're up in here chopping it up. Yeah. So yeah, I just want to throw that in. Josh Warrington versus Kanzu. That fight's in the works. It's not official. December the 5th, live on the zone, unification. So yeah, we need these fights to keep coming. Keep them coming. You know what I'm saying? Keep them coming. You know what I'm saying? So what else I want to talk about? So yeah, I want to recap last night real quick, and I'm gonna talk about tomorrow. Yo, last night fight show. My man, Charles Conway, man, he looked good, bro. I don't know if y'all had a chance to check that out, but he looked good. He looked good in that fight. Put my junk up here. He looked good in that fight, man. Looked strong. He had the defense tight. He broke down Wyndham Toussaint, even though I think he hurt his hand like in the 6th or 7th round. Conway, I keep calling him Conway. I think he hurt his hand, but Toussaint really wasn't doing nothing to take advantage of that, and he fought the wrong fight. Toussaint looked like he was about 6'2" up in there, at least 6'1". I give him 6'1", and I thought he would use the ring and box. He stood right in front of Conway, who was a smaller guy, and Conway broke him down, and then landed a nice uppercut, broke his nose in the 9th round, and he moves on. You know what I'm saying? So, when I be watching this fight, when I be watching guys fight, I always think about what's next. I think about what's next. So I look at the landscape in their division. This fight was at 154. So we know who the man is at 54 right now. That's Mel Charlo. We know Teixeira, he's a WO champion. He got Castano. So I go see where he's ranked at. Last night, he won a USBA title. So that's affiliated with IBF. So you know what I'm saying? My head is spinning, whatever. I'm trying to see what's next for this young man. So I listened to what he say. He talking about he gonna get back in the ring, get back in the gym right after this. that his hand wasn't messed up too bad. So then I go hop at the rankings. Let me see what's next. So when I go look at the rankings, man, I go see something unusual. Most times the rankings gonna look the same from month to month, right? So I'm looking at the IBF joint yesterday, and I see that Austin Trout jumped to number 6 after being unranked all year. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, my shit is spinning. So I'm looking up. I'm like, okay, who's ranked in the IBF? So you got the mandatory not giving up his spot. Jack Koke just won his eliminator. I doubt if he fight him. Hurd already beat him. Tim Zoo, he got a fight already announced coming up. I forget the kid's name, but he got a fight announced coming up. I think he fighting. I forgot who he fighting. But then I saw, look, I don't really see that many PBC guys. I see Julian Williams, but I think Julian Williams about to fight. About to fight Hogan, I believe. So and he's trying to find his trainer. So yo, I see Conway at number 11, and then Conway was like he want to fight a former world champion or a guy that fought for the title. That makes perfect sense. Charles Conway versus Austin Trout. You know what I'm saying? That if you watch him fight, you can tell that he's ready for a step up. He's ready for a step up. He only got 13 fights, but he's mature in his style, and he's already got the experience because he was an Olympian. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no really, no reason to say he's not ready or he needs some more fights, because all the fights that he gonna fight, there's not no top competition, is gonna look like what we seen last night and before. So I love the Austin Trout fight, bro. I love it. I'm calling it now. I'm putting it in the atmosphere. Uh, Charles Conway versus Austin Trout. Let me pick a date. Shit. December 12th on the Bali Donaire undercard. If it comes to fruition, if I'm right, then I'm the man. If I'm wrong, I'm still the man because ain't nobody else thinking outside the box like me. So I win either way it go. Yeah, I'm gonna say December the 12th. And on that undercard, I'm gonna do my matchmaking. I'm gonna go ahead and throw Boots on the undercard versus Castillo Clayton. Yeah, do my matchmaking. So I got a triple hitter: O'Bali versus Donaire, Conway versus Trout, Boots versus Clayton. There you go, matchmaking 1-on-1. If I'm wrong, it don't even matter. I don't see nobody else around doing anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what y'all talking about real quick. I'm kind of glad those kids won't be in the ring. Oh, he talking about yeah, that wasn't Toussaint using the range. No, he wasn't using the range. Nope, no footwork, no jabbing. He was just coming right at him when he was fighting. Yeah, he was. You know what I'm saying? He was fighting his fight. But yeah, I like Conway though. Conway. I keep saying his name. It says a great fight. There you go. You know what I'm saying? And I look at it too like this. Trout, that dude, like, I know he's a former world champion and good fighter and whatnot, but he didn't had all the opportunities in the world to become a world champion. You know what I'm saying? This dude got Cotto fight. He beat Cotto. He got a decision in MSG versus Cotto. So and I thought he won that fight anyway. Then he got the Canelo fight. You feel me? Look, think about this: a black southpaw slick fighter getting these fights. That's crazy. So I don't think he got no more favors to use. Now you got a fight up and coming. His last fight, I thought Terrell Goucher beat him easy. Clearly, I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was like 7 rounds to 3. You feel me? He had world title shot against Jamel Charlo, Jared Hurd. You know what I'm saying? Erislandy Lara. Like, this dude had hella lives. It might be time to push him out on the deep end. Like, hey, I need you to go test this young kid. If you can test this young kid, get by this young kid, right? Okay, now we can talk again. Because, yo, I mean, in the chat, am I wrong though about Austin Trout having all these opportunities? I mean, I just ran them out. He had a lot of opportunities. He said it's a great matchup. Yeah, now I got you the first time. I saw what you were saying. Yeah, it's a great matchup. It's a good learning fight for Conway. He gonna need those rounds versus a world class fighter. I ain't calling Trout a journeyman. Let me see how I'm gonna put this. Experienced veteran, world champion, former world champion. That it's not gonna be easy. Like, you're not just gonna take whatever from Trout, because Trout, he gave Mel and Jamal his toughest fight to me. maybe they'll say different. I know Carball was a tough fight for Maul, Demonchenko, whatever, but Trout right there, he gave Mel a tough fight, and he was giving Hurd that business until he just ran out of get. Well, to Hurd, he just went on Superman power at the end of the fight. You feel me? So ain't nobody just running through Trout, but that's a good matchup though to see where he at. So if you can beat Trout, that tells me, yo, maybe he can compete with Jamel or Jerry Hurd or Tony Harrison. You know what I'm saying? So it puts you in that mindset. The same thing with they saying Devin Haney doing with Gamboa, because Gamboa been in the ring with Terrence Crawford 6 years ago, and then he just fought. He went 12. He got stopped in 12 rounds against Tank. So now this is you comparing what Devin can do against those guys. Performances. So same type of shit. Trout been there with all of them. Yeah, battle tested, bro. Um, Yeah, it just seems like Trout just don't cut it when he faced top competition. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe you can look at it like that. Beating Kodo and MSG is big. So, but after that, yeah, I thought he lost the Canelo fight 7 rounds to 5, but it was close. Yeah, you can say that because Lara beat the brace off. You know what I'm saying? He beat him easy. Lara the only one that dominated Trout, in my opinion. I know he got stopped against Hurd, and you can call that a domination because when a guy gets stopped, I got you. But majority of that fight, Trout was touching up Hurd. He just couldn't hurt him. May sound odd, but I feel Trout's best days behind him in the sport. Yeah, I believe so too. I know he was talking about going down to 147, but that never really came into fruition. He's going through the WO situation where he sued them. So I don't know what's going on with that. But just seeing him pop, look, if you see a guy that never been ranked all year, because I check all the rankings every month, you know what I'm saying, just for my boxing knowledge. Now all of a sudden he jumped to number 6. Like that shit was sticking out like a sore thumb. And it wasn't highlighted or nothing like that. I'm like, Austin Trout. So that tells me, you know what I'm saying? And then I heard Conway say he want to fight again at the end of the year. Don't it make sense for Showtime to showcase their young guys, Boots and Conway? Might as well. Makes sense to me. I don't know. I just be talking sometimes. Sometimes a lot of people I be talking and they don't be hearing me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no doubt. Fish Trout. Yeah. All right. So yeah, that was a good performance by Conway. The kid Brandon Lee. Oh my God, dude punching crazy. He punching crazy. I want to see him step up, man. Definitely. And then the other kid, what's his name? Figueroa Bonachica. Yeah, I like that. And it was funny because him coming to the fight, he's known as a counterpuncher. I don't know if you guys seen that sparring footage of him and Telefimo. He dropped Telefimo with a counter right hand. I think it was a couple years ago, whatever. It may not mean nothing, but it just shows you how good of a counter puncher he is. You feel me? And he came right out. You know what I'm saying? Dude tried to bang and he got with him. Yeah, I think he's pushing the Muhammad Ali act. Yeah, that's why I heard he was trying to use that for reference so he can win the case because they dropped him off the rankings a couple years ago. And yeah. So we'll see what happens, man. I haven't heard nothing else about it. So we'll see. Maybe he's doing a settlement or something like that. But yeah, the young guys looked good last night. You know what I'm saying? I was with it. It was quick knockouts. You know what I'm saying? Them guys weren't playing around, bro. Not at all. So I want to touch on a couple of fights, you know what I'm saying? A couple of cards that kind of went on the radar. But this one going down tomorrow. I think this one, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people pretty much know about this one. Same thing with Areola. Hold on. Same thing with Areola suddenly get ranked. Yeah. Yep. Sergio Martinez. Last month he came in number 6. This month he number 5 and 160. Chris Algieri They got WBA got Chris Algieri number 13. They had him number 15 last month. He's number 13. He never fought above 147. Bro, I asked dude like, yo, I asked one of the WBA dudes behind the scene. He said they ranked Algieri because he got credentials or some shit like that. I'm like, at 140, he got credentials. But you talking about 54? That's suicide mission. What's good, my guy? Roger Broadnax, what's good with you? That's crazy. That should be out of nowhere. So when you see stuff like that, this is a gym. If y'all pay attention to the rankings like that, if you see a guy that haven't been ranked forever in a day, then all of a sudden he just popped in top 10, you already know what it is. He either got a big fight coming, or you know what I'm saying, his promoter's in good with him or whatever. More than likely he got a big fight about to come. And what I do a process of elimination. I look at who is a possible fight for Trout. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going to UK and fight no damn Ted Cheeseman. That's Ted Cheeseman number 7. You feel me? Ted Cheeseman, Eddie Hearn ain't sending Ted Cheeseman over here to fight Austin Trout. For what and for why? You know what I'm saying? Then some of these other guys, these other UK guys ain't coming over here, and Trout not going over there to fight them. It's not a big fight. The guy from Spain, the kid from Germany that lost to Koke. Now Koke might be a possibility because Koke, he fought on the PBC platform before. He fought Selecki, you know what I'm saying? And he fought Derenchenko, I think, last year on PBC. So maybe Koke, maybe. But I'm gonna rock with Conway. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. So on to this fight tomorrow. Emmanuel Navarrete versus Ruben Villa. You know what I'm saying? It's for the vacant WBO title at 126, left vacant by Shakur Stevenson. You know, this is a good style matchup, yo, for real. I know a lot of people not giving Villa no chance. I think Villa got a hell of a chance. I'm subject to pick his ass. And I'm subject to put some money on him. You know what I'm saying? That's how much I think he can win this fight. You feel me? But Navarrete bring a lot of shit to the table that Villa gonna have to overcome. And I think in this fight, Villa have to use his legs a little bit more. He like to sit in the pocket and kind of, you know, play defense. He can make you miss in close. But my thing is, why even get him that? You know what I'm saying? If you don't have to, now it's good to have that in your ball game. But you know, if you don't have to do it, if you gotta move your feet, he can walk Navarrete into some shots. You feel me? Nah, Navarrete fight that fight tomorrow. They just weighed in today. Navarrete, he got on the scale. He came in 0.2 over. Then he took his clothes off and he made weight. So that fight tomorrow. You got Truck Simpson's on the undercard. Elvis Rodriguez, big ass puncher at 140. He on the undercard. Who else? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's tomorrow. ESPN Plus. Brian Lua, he on the undercard. So yeah, tomorrow. Yes, sir. Tomorrow. Yes, sir. But that's a good style matchup. I know Navarrete is the favorite, and we'll see though. We'll see. I think this is probably the biggest guy he done fought, Navarrete. And it's interesting though. Interesting style matchup. I want Villa to win. Nah, you know what? I'm picking Villa to win. I'm not gonna say I want him to win. I'm picking him to win. I think he gonna. I think he gonna shine on him. I think he gonna shine on him. Probably the undercard probably start like 4:30. You gotta check your time, your local's time. But I think that I'm on the West Coast, so I'm speaking off of mine. I think it starts 4:30. I can double check for sure though. Get on the app real quick. But yeah, man, I like the fight though. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be entertaining. I think it's going to be a kind of a chess match. I want to see who going to dictate their style on the next person. He said 2,200 military hours. Okay, facts. Yeah, we'll see which one who going to dictate the. That should be a good fight though. It's another one. It's another fight I want to talk about. That's under the radar. So I gotta bring it. I gotta bring it to the light. Let me see if I got my junk. Let me change this shit right here. Yeah. Yeah, let me change it. Yeah. Um. So this card is in Canada. You got David Lemieux, former world champion, versus Fancy and Tutu. You know what I'm saying? I know nobody is checking for this shit. That's why I like to talk about it. I love this shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be different. But this at 168. He said I got Navarrete, but Villa nice. Yeah. What's going on? I'm biased, man. Fuck all that other shit, man. You changed your name like 4-5 times, man. I can't keep up. But yeah, I'm with you though. Navarrete is the favorite. But this card right here, yo, this shit is in Canada, yo. I gotta shed some light on it because I'll probably be watching it. So I gotta break it down. And then like these are the type of fights, yo, you get some crazy ass knockouts and nobody get to see it, but the ones like on boxing Twitter or people who really into the sport like that. You know what I'm saying? So David Lemieux fighting this guy, Tutu, whatever like that. I think I seen him fight on damn. I think Marcus Brown stopped him in one round. That guy Tutu. But we know David Lemieux, he moved to the 68. He fighting at 68. His last fight at 68 looked like trash juice. So we'll see. He's been talked about being an opponent for Canelo, Danny Jacobs, John Ryder, Callum Smith, not Billy Joe, because Billy Joe already beat him up. But you know what I'm saying? With a win, he can get right back in there. Then you got the heavyweight, Matt Maldorf, something like that. That dude's scary as hell, bro. He like 6'6", all knockouts. I think he's 10-0, 10 knockouts. Big scary ass dude, yo. You know what I'm saying? He be trying to knock your head off. I got Navarrete. Yeah, he too aggressive and he punches on the inside. Can use his reach as well. Okay, I'm not mad at that one. I saw Villa fight on Devon's undercard in Louisiana, Shreveport, Louisiana. On that night, Villa had some good footwork, good angles, and good ring IQ. And I think he fought a big puncher on that card too. Was that guy from Colombia or some shit like that? He had like basically all knockouts. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kev Johnson. Salute for coming through the building too. I think that guy had a lot of knockouts. Yeah, I hear Villa might upset Navarrete. Yeah, he could. I won't be shocked. You know what I'm saying? I won't be shocked if he did because he got the pedigree, he got the boxing skills. I just, he got a good jab too, real good jab. So he gonna have to make Navarrete miss and make him pay. Not just make him miss, he gotta make him pay. He gotta make sure he in range to do that. I know Navarrete probably got like a 6-inch reach. You know what I'm saying? Like his reach is like 6 inches more than my man. Disadvantage. So yeah, man, we'll see. He do have a good engine. That's a fact. And it take him maybe like a round and a half to get started. And once that shit gets started, it's gonna be hard. That's why I say Villa he can't just stay in the pocket. He gonna have to do more stuff. He gotta throw him off. Sometimes you gotta play defense, make him chase you, walk him to some shots. Then sometimes you have to stay in the pocket. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you just can't do one thing because if he stay in the pocket like he normally do, although he's good at it, Navarrete can hit you from long range and he can be up out of there. He hit you long range, get up out of there. Navarrete got over 100 some amateur wins too. So it's not like he's trash, but we know amateurs in Mexico and the United States is totally different ball game. So we understand that. But he can box, and he had to box a little bit in the first fight against Dalby. When Dalby was trying to, in the first couple of rounds, he was boxing his head off. But Villa's more so his size. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. I want to see how big Navarrete come in too. So he came in 0.2, but he made weight. So I'm guessing he'll probably be like 138 tomorrow, 135. We'll see. Yes, sir. Yep, smart. Appreciate that. Going back and forth. Might be a war. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, he fighting until he gets stopped. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, all right. I thought I remember the kid. I know that dude had all knockouts damn near. Yeah, he do got high stamina. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Seems like Navarrete got a great chin. Yeah, because I thought Dahlbeck hit him with some big shots. He was able to take it. And he doesn't get hurt. Yeah, yeah. But he when you step up, they got weight classes for a reason though. Now I know he was struggling to make the weight for a minute though. And he just kept staying active. So we'll see. Definitely. I think it's gonna be a good fight. Villa also got like 40 amateur. No, I think Villa got like 100 some amateur fights. I forgot his record. I know he beat Shakur twice. He beat Devin Haney. Him and Shakur split though. He beat Devin Haney the first 2 times, and Devin Haney beat him twice, and then he beat him to go to the Olympics. But Villa made the team too. It's just Villa decided to turn pro. So he's right there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I know we picking Navarrete, but he's right there. I'd be surprised if Navarrete run through him. I'd be surprised for real. I'd be shocked. I'll come back on him and like, I give him all the props that I can give him. You know what I'm saying? All the thumbnails, everything. You feel me? But I think Villa got just enough pedigree. Only thing Villa really don't have is the power. But he has the pedigree and he had the sharpness to keep you honest. Like, you don't have to be the biggest puncher to keep somebody at bay if you sharp. You feel me? So let's see. No, you good, bro. No, you good. We good. We good. It's all good. It's all good. We all learn together. So yeah, this Lemieux card, I'm interested in this, yo. I'm gonna find a bootleg link. I'm gonna watch the hell out of this shit too. It's another one too. I think I got another one. Oh, oh yeah, I gotta talk about this. I know nobody talking about this shit. Only to downplay Demetrius Andrade, but this BT Sport card, this Saturday too. You know what I'm saying? Lynn Williams is a WO mandatory for Demetrius Andrade. And this guy been on the road now. Now I know we don't take too kindly on UK fighters like that. I do. I'm just speaking in general because we think it's a proven fact when most UK fighters come to the United States, they end up, you know what I'm saying, they don't end up doing so well. You know what I'm saying? When they step up, they don't do so well and they don't travel well all the time. So you see a guy like Lynn Williams, you know what I'm saying? I think he's 22-2 with 17 KOs. Then you look at his resume. You know how we do. We go to BoxRec and we say, "Oh shit, he lost to Lynn Williams twice. Oh, he's trash." But never saw the fight. and you ain't doing yourself service. If you know what I'm saying, you did doing yourself a disservice because you just already writing the guy off. And then when he have a good performance against a guy you don't think he should have a good performance against, then we all shocked. Now it's right there, bro. Yo, this guy right here, he didn't turn the corner. He moved up from 54 after those 2 defeats against Liam Smith, and he been knocking everything out. Everything he touched, he been knocking out. He's 6-0, 6 KOs since moving up to 160. You know what I'm saying? He's with Dominique Ingle. You know what I'm saying? So you know he's well coached. He's not a bad fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's not a bad fighter, Lynn Williams. So he's fighting a guy, Andrew Robinson. It's basically a stay busy fight. He should stop him. You know what I'm saying? But after this, he should have Demetrius Andrade. And I'm telling you, I favor Andrade, no doubt. But this kid gonna come to fight. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how he gonna do when he step up. It is a step up kind of. I mean, he fought Lynn Williams, so yeah, it's a step up. I don't put Andrade and Lynn Williams on the same level. But I think this guy, he can cause some problems for Andrade, especially in exchanges. This guy can punch, yo. He dropped and stopped Alantez Fox, who ain't never really been hurt like that. And that's a common opponent to Demetrius Andrade. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I just like to do my research a little bit more and not to bash these fighters because, if they have a great performance against a guy that you don't expect for them to have one against, and then now we got to call the other guy a bum. So if we go in there and drop Andrade a couple times, but Andrade get up and win the fight, we're going to be calling Andrade a bum. He can't beat Charlo. I knew he won't be able to beat Charlo. I knew he won't be able to beat Canelo off the strength of that. But every fight is his own fight. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. It's not the same thing. Now I know we can use triangle theories, you know what I'm saying, forever, but it's not always the same. You know what I'm saying? It's not always the same. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that shit too. I look forward to everything. So I might sound like a broken record because I like to watch all the fights. So Definitely. Liam Williams got 6 knockouts in a row. You know what I'm saying? And I know one of the fights against Mark Heffron, he was the damn underdog. He came in and stopped him. So that's crazy. So let me see what else I want to touch on before I get up out of here. I'm about to hit my time limit. But listen, October is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Baranchik and Zepeda guys started off real good. Then we had Conway last night. I think Villa and Navarrete gonna be decent. And then next week we got the big one. You know what I'm saying? G5 Jeff, what's good, bro? We got the big one. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko versus Teofimo Lopez, which is a banging ass fight, bro. I think it's the biggest fight on the schedule right now. I think it got more at stake. You know what I'm saying? It's on free TV. That's like a plus, 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 plus. You feel me? Looking forward to that, man. We'll break that shit down every day. But I like the undercard. The undercard is decent too. You know what I'm saying? Honor Barbosa versus Salcedo, Alex Salcedo. That's gonna be crazy. That's a can't miss fight. All right, man. Peace, bro. Salute. Thanks for coming through, man. Have a good one. Renee Box Young. Salute. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a good one right there. Salcedo versus Barbosa. That's more like 50-50, but I like Salcedo. I like Barbosa because he's shown that he can box. Like if I'm breaking when you break down these fights for me, I always go with the guy that's a little bit more versatile. If they similar or they like 50-50 or 60-40 or whatever, I may go with the guy that's more versatile. And Barbosa definitely more versatile. Salcedo just coming forward trying to bang with you, trying to get you up out of there. But he can punch too. But that Salcedo can get drawn into Barbosa can get drawn into a fight with Salcedo. And Salcedo been bruised up and cut up. He took more punishment than Barbosa. We seen Barbosa retire Mike Alvarado. He been looking good. You know what I'm saying? He looked real good his last fight. What was it, August 29th? He was boxing, all boxing my man. He switched southpaw. He was doing a lot of shit. I don't see Salcedo doing that. You feel me? So I'm rocking with Barbosa in that fight. Edgar Berlanga versus Linnell Bellews. Berlanga gonna keep that first round knockout streak. He gonna keep it pretty clean. I don't think Bellews got nothing for him. He's too stiff for me. Josue Vargas in a step up fight. He fighting the guy Kendo Castaneda. Castaneda fought and this is what I be talking about, yo. About these triangle theories and shit like that. Castaneda fought Zepeda. You know what I'm saying? And gave Zepeda a tough ass fight in the bubble. Zepeda couldn't do all that power shit he was doing. It's the different styles and shit. He basically was fighting for his life against Baranchik. He had to do that shit. Baranchik would have stopped him. But damn, Castaneda's just a pesky dude. You know what I'm saying? Just in and out. You know what I'm saying? He win rounds and shit like that. He's just pesky. And Josue Vargas, he's been a boxer, you know what I'm saying, trying to ease his way. First he wanted to be a puncher, then he, starting to be a boxer, a lot of movement. And he got some good skills, you know what I'm saying? And this is a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Good fight. Clay Collier versus Quincy, what's his name? Laval, I don't know his last name. I know he fought him before. Lavales, something like that. Quincy Lavales. I think they fought to a draw. I think this is before Clay Collier went on his big run. They fought to a draw last year. You know what I'm saying? And Clay Collier's Triple C. This dude been on. He's been killing it in the bubble, yo. That's his hometown advantage, yo. He been out there killing it. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for the Juan Francisco Estrada versus Carlos Quadras Part 2. That's gonna be crazy. Yeah, styles make fights for sure. For sure. Yeah. The way I look at that shit, I look at it that styles make fight shit. That is true. But sometimes when you got a fighter that's you look at as elite, sometimes you gotta compare what that guy did versus that guy. And when people talk about Bud's resume, I always go back to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got some common opponents against some guys that we respect in the game, like Lamont Peterson. Lamont Peterson fought Derek John. That was a tough competitive fight. But when Bud fight Derek John, I mean, what is we talking about? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, maybe Styles made fights, but the way he beat him. So, um, but is Bud that good where he ain't winning he ain't losing no rounds? Same thing with Felix Diaz. He tapping on his head. You know what I'm saying? While Lamont Peterson got a gift decision against him. So is it still Styles may fight or do the cream rise to the top? I think that statement is true, but also too it tells you how good Bud is. Because if Bud got enough confidence to be tapping on a former Olympic gold medalist's head and playing around with him. I mean, you feel me? So I don't know, man. It's like a slippery slope when we talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say when people be talking about like Bud should, he ain't now I don't want to talk about Bud right now. I'm gonna get on it one day, but it's crazy. It's just crazy, yo. I got some shit for that too. For the ones who saying Bud don't he haven't fought nobody at 150 at 147 and what's good? Salute, Justin. Salute. Thanks for coming through the building. I got something for that. So everybody listen to this. You know what I'm saying? We ever want to get down on this Bud topic at 150, 147, I keep saying 54, 147, and why he ain't getting the big fights and why he haven't got the big fights. I'm your man. I got something for you. But Estrada versus Quadras, that's gonna be crazy. Um Chocolatito, yo, I love watching him fight, yo. That's a technician, one of the last technicians. Um, I put my predictions on Google Docs so I don't forget. What's your prediction, bro? On who? On what fights? Let me know. Let me know before I get up out of here. I got a couple of minutes. But yeah. Oh, Halloween gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Usyk versus Zora, Cambosis versus Selby. Who else? Inoue versus Jason Maloney. That's another one that don't get the credit. You know what I'm saying? What's good, bro? What's good? MMA champ. Oh, you're a Crawford fan too. That's what's up. You're just not no Wilder fan. I got you. What's good with you? What's good? Um, yeah. Anyway, versus Jason Maloney, and that's another one that don't get credit because he don't get credit because a lot of the old media give him props and they think he shouldn't be that high ranked in the pound for pound list because a lot of people ain't really seen him fight either. That anyway is a bad boy, yo. He do a lot of good things in the ring. He said fourth round. Yeah, I can see something like that. He do a lot of good things in the ring. A lot of good things. Good body puncher. Good jab when he decided to use it. I found out that he can box. He had to box against Donaire. He had to adjust. I found that out too. Like it's not a lot of it's not a lot of people that they can do stuff like that. That especially he got big power. A lot of people just fall in love with their power, but he can box and do all that shit. Usyk Cesaro. I think that's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be more entertaining than a lot of people think. Yeah, Tank. Yeah, I can see that too. I'm with all those predictions. Yeah, Halloween gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy for boxing fans. The day before that, you got McGear versus Terrion Johnson, which is a good fight too. Some good fights on the undercard. Rashida Ellis and Rocha is a good fight. You know what I'm saying? The females, Bina versus Esparza is a good fight. Real good fight. You got Ryan Garcia by unanimous decision. I can see that. Dan Garcia by TKO. I ain't with you on that one. I got Spence winning a close decision. But we'll see though. I know what I'm saying. Not knocking your picks. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I can see. I mean, I don't know. I don't I don't think it's gonna be a knockout in that fight. Danny and Spence. You know what I'm saying? But We'll see. But yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay locked, man. I'm about to close it down. There's a lot of fights popping off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get in tune. If you want to learn more about the sport of boxing, get in tune with it. Start following people on social media that's in the sport, your favorite fighters. Shoot. I follow everybody. If I see somebody on Twitter talking about boxing, I follow them or you know what I'm saying, comment to what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? You just keep yourself engaged because everybody got some type of knowledge and some type of wisdom about the sport, some type of news. Like I've been translating articles from Argentina today to see what was going on with Teixeira and Castellano. So, you know what I'm saying? Just make yourself available. You know what I'm saying? Open up your spectrum. If you're trying to learn about the sport and be well in tune, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I'm not pushing that on nobody. Continue to support your favorite fighters, yo. You know what I'm saying? Rock with them. Support them. Hit them up on social media. Talk to them. Whatever you got to do. Make sure you watching the fights and learning. You know what I'm saying? Use BoxRec, but don't make BoxRec your bread and butter. BoxRec is just a guide. BoxRec is like a recipe when you're about to cook something. If you never cooked it before or whatever, you need a fresh reminder. You get your recipe, you know what I'm saying, get in the kitchen, you whip it up. Same thing with BoxRec. That's your recipe, and then you cooking is you going back and watch the fights. You feel me? That's how I relate to it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, I like to get down in the kitchen sometimes. So, what else? What else? Look, follow me on Twitter, yo. Twitter, Instagram, dropping that boxing knowledge. If you got any questions or whatever, if you want to figure out why I love boxing so much or whatever, talk about fights, old fights, whatever. I'm down. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to keep growing in the sport of boxing with my boxing knowledge because I think I'm straight, but I still got room to grow. He like AJ. You know what I'm saying? AJ fighting December the 12th, making his mandatory defense against Pulev. Bud, November 14th versus Kell Brook. Devin Haney, November the 7th. You know what I'm saying? Against Gamboa. You see how I did that? So if you throw any boxer's name out, yo, I got something on them. You feel me? So that's just me. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be like me. You know what I'm saying? Just keep rocking with me. That's all I ask. Keep rocking with me. We can talk about this boxing anytime. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys got a channel or something like that, just let me know. I know G5 Jeff be rocking with him. We got a good channel. And whoever else, Renee Bajan was in here. It's all love, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to do something, just let me know. It's all good. All right, so that's my time right there, fellas. Make sure y'all have a good one. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be back with another one.